Brothers and sisters, Trinity de Guzman recording this video to share with you a story from my personal life around loss and pain that I truly believe will be valuable and supportive for you for whatever experience that you ever go through where that feeling of loss is prevalent. I really believe that this is going to help you. So, just a glimpse into my personal story and experience is that for years, I have been really dedicating myself to the sharing of plant medicine and animal medicine now for what it could truly give us in really awakening our highest purpose, our deepest truth, and our real true dharma in the world, our highest potential in the deepest level possible. And there's nothing I have found that has truly allowed us to do that than plant medicine. You want to know more about what we're doing with that, click on the link in the description. But more than that, in the background, I have actually been building an asset management company because I really understand and know, and it's been shown to me by the plants themselves, that in order for true freedom to be experienced, we have to consider both the emotional aspect of it, which the plant medicines and the ceremonies and the retreats that we lead are here to give, and the financial aspect of it, because we live here in the physical world. And there's no doubt about it that if we truly want to be free, we have to consider and encompass all of it, the emotion and the grounded, real-world, practical aspect of the world that we live in. And so for years now, I have been building this asset management company in the background that I will share with you more about and how this means for you, or what this means for you when the time is right. But really, I know that the highest level of freedom exists, not just emotionally, but also physically, financially in this world. And the secrets that I've been receiving and learning from the plant medicines have been teaching me what I needed to know to be able to create something that will bring all of the abundance for all of our projects, all of our lives, all that we know, see, and feel is what we are here to experience in the world. And this is something that I am really excited to be sharing with you, just this seed for now. But really, I experienced a loss. And this is something that happens in this journey of becoming a professional investor. Yes, I put so much energy towards sharing plant medicine in these retreats and really opening up my highest truth through everything that these teachers can give me. And I really know that when it comes to true freedom, not just for me, but for all of us, that we have to consider these aspects of it. And this is why I do this. This is why I've been putting so much energy in the background so that we can really experience this freedom in the highest way possible. And I know that, there are people who've been able to take hundreds of dollars and turn it into millions. How? These have been my study. These have been my examples and my teachers for years now. And what I'm really sharing with you is that as I've been going on this journey of being a professional investor, is really been teaching me about my relationship with money, my relationship, my attachment with money. As the world that we grow up in, we have received such a conditioning around money that makes it so that we are so dependent on it, needy of it, attached to it. And the loss of it or the gain of it is a very emotional experience. But in order to truly supersede or overcome and master this energy of money, understanding that this energy, money, is the very thing that controls 97% of the world. Everybody on this planet, basically, is a victim to the way that money is used and utilized as a tool of control in the world. And I zoom out first to look at the energy of money, because understanding that the journey of wanting to overcome and master this energy has been the greatest spiritual path that I've ever embarked on. As much as I learn from plant medicine, the journey of actually seeing my relationship with money and what it actually means to master this and create unlimited amounts of it for all of us is something that has forced me to look at parts of myself that I never even had shown to me in my own ceremonies. And so I'm sharing this because through a personal experience that I just had, where naturally there are gains and there are losses. And the journey of becoming a professional money manager and investor, that is a part of it. But as I am going through this financial loss, and when I experience that, I really ask, what does this mean? What is this pain? And I really ask, why do I feel this? Because every pain, every thing that hurts within is a teacher for us. And this is my challenge for you, to really ask anytime something is occurring in your life where it hurts, where you feel like something of value from you has been taken, sit with that feeling and ask, why does this hurt? Where is this feeling coming from? Why is this feeling of loss so strong? And really start to ask yourself, your soul, your being, where that is coming from, and what is it that you really feel is being lost? This is a very core fundamental question that will allow you to see relationships with your own attachments, that will allow you to experience the liberation beyond them. Because when I ask these questions, my soul, my heart answers like, all I want is liberation. All I want is liberation on the highest and deepest level possible, emotionally, and to any attachment that I ever build a relationship with. I seek to let that go. As the Buddha says, all pain comes from attachment. So when we find ourselves in pain, we ask, where is the attachment? Where does this feeling of loss come from? Why do I feel this? And again, this is my challenge to you, to take this into your own life and to implement this and practice this, no matter what experience of loss or hurt is arising within you. And I was shown this vision of a fire, like a bonfire, a blazing fire that takes out an entire forest. And I got this flash of inspiration, this flash of like an enlightened moment of seeing creation is always ever expanding. It doesn't matter what happens. Even if a fire takes out an entire forest, there will always be a seed that will grow from that. In fact, the very act of creation sometimes needs a blank slate of nothing in order for something to be born. Think of a star that blows up. It is that complete explosion and return to nothingness that gives birth to something new. And we all have to experience that in our own ways. We all have to go through loss, and we all have to go through the pain of coming to a zero state in order for us to truly find our path, in order for us to truly find our truth, our dharma, and where we are really meant to go beyond chasing what we think society has put into our own heads, but really understanding there is a deep truth within our heart and soul that only when we have nothing does that sprout become seen. So that's a share from my personal experience and a seed into something powerful beyond words that I am creating for you. When the time is right, I will share more. Thank you so much for being with me in this video. Join the community. Click the link in the description if you haven't already, and just be a part of this journey with us. I put so much energy into creating not only freedom on an emotional, spiritual aspect for us, but also the very grounded, practical aspect of it, because we are both of it. And in order for us to truly be free, we have to understand that we are both spirit and human, that we are both consciousness and animal at the same time. And when we understand that there is an integration and a mastery of both, we can really be free. I'll see you in the next video.